Hamasaye, a bin see da, the gold board.
If you don't mind that is snake or eating true anymore. But we me casa check Ghana for my Ghana. You see,
but just I can also in this way.
Snake no eating true more.
In any serious jurisdiction, it could be a party being and I brought you with my original chairman. And the original chairman knows so who what is called failure. CBB, if we be failure, the classical definition of failure. I brought you.
Company not sacrifice by gold the water. Oh, company na we are gold. Pedally no junior go we are gold as some cannot see.
Yeah, but yeah, they knew. Yeah. So all these things, you know, you know. A bit boama if you be more come echo.
So a reset agenda no dey about.
One key idea President John Dramani Mahama Asaye, a bin see da, the gold board.
If you don't mind that is snake or eating true anymore. But we me casa check Ghana for my Ghana. You see,
but just I can also in this way.
Snake no eating true more.
In any serious jurisdiction, it could be a party being and I brought you with my original chairman. And the original chairman knows so who what is called failure. CBB, if we be failure, the classical definition of failure. I brought you.
Company not sacrifice by gold the water. Oh, company na we are gold. Pedally no junior go we are gold as some cannot see.
Yeah, but yeah, they knew. Yeah. So all these things, you know, you know. A bit boama if you be more come echo.
So a reset agenda no dey about.
One key idea President John Dramani Mahama Asaye, a bin see da, the gold board.
If you don't mind that is snake or eating true anymore. But we me casa check Ghana for my Ghana. You see,
but just I can also in this way.
Snake no eating true more.
It could be a party being and I brought you with my original chairman. And the original chairman knows so who what is called failure. CBB, if we be failure, the classical definition of failure. I brought you.
Company not sacrifice by gold the water. Oh, company na we are gold. Pedally no junior go we are gold as some cannot see.
Yeah, but yeah, they knew. Yeah. So all these things, you know, you know. A bit boama if you be more come echo more.
But just I can also in this way.
Snake no eating true more.
It's on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. Indeed, time as soon that time to say na I will say a day our man yourself a country cobre my my Ghana mo yetim edebra we the point political house show at 10 and metinase Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, exactly 11:30. Na matinase na me de ensem a country cobre my kebi mami kebi ensem a koso my Ghana mo no na metimi ediabro na bibia etimi akoye ene enye me nko ana medi dwumadi no me wo me special guest me na medi dwumadi no ama bibia etimi akoso ewo ahanom etisafi ena odi ato hanom a make sure say ubetimi akọ your social media no so no wetimi aye 3 things at a time edi ama me se na be ya wonso wo be part of the show na bibia etimi akoye enti call Fache TV on YouTube and also on Facebook. Na subscribe me share na like in or comment because me read comment at the amount program they cost no or comment no will be included. Me read comments na be me akoye science call Time TV on YouTube and also on Facebook na kodin komo honma me and also like na share the jaw comment na be me koye na fin so about Tofia Kwa TV on YouTube and also on Facebook na so weja or share no honum no so I like eja comment no ewo ho ni nyina me ready e dia fa baby bia na osuso wetimi enye bi e di efrem enne nsema me de ba no ano odin ntine me pese obetimi atenase na waje o popcorn na wanya o sip kakra bi de aka ho na wasepene kama because nsem no ano odin na bibi etimi akoye enne me one particular manner or you're part of the NDC communication team. And I mean, no, Baby Jumedi. So, Swami, he is the official personal assistant to the Swami MC, a war Asante Memu Hanum. Nani Diankasa, and Jonathan Abdullah. Na do Donald from the Joe Bills, yes, na Brantin Gramo, somewhat by white thread, and then a minute, Baby Jumedi, no, Ewa Ahanum. Na, Oye Medicaid Home Commercial, or the personal assistant for the Swami MCA and also part of the NDC Ashanti Region Communication Team. enti onye ni paketo akra ne ne wabepiem ewo fidie mu ha me ne no eba bedi enkomo ewo ahanom na kai na hye ne nso se enye me nkwa na meji dumedie ne me ne me team of production energy dumedie no kama ewo ahanom me ne abrante special producer that's abrante your success or director to tunia mama bibie timi koye kama ewo ahanom sounds no benya Emmanuel Labi onso gina camera na chi e controlling ye mama bibia etimi ekọ kama so hu se me ho aye fani da infoni ni so kama de mawa na ye sam team ni we ena ebo ye chidom ama bibia etimi aye kama na onso so wetimi enye bi ahwe ewo bibia owo na kan na hye no so se dwumedie no ansa na ebetimi e de ababedom na onso wonye bi eti na wonye bi ahwe no eye dwumekuo bi ena etimi ason yase a yetimi ede dwumedie we ebro na kai na hye no so se makbika di nkoma cha se wo pe baby di wuti ato ana se wiase abrobo we mu no ade ebe ma wo abrabo na 70% complete baby a odi wuti ebeto enti ne ya na me tu bia for se wobetimi di wani akyerem wo Millennium Construction Company Limited na wotimi akọ omasoye akọ hese omo betimi ama omo dan o masisi ni bia me se omo 2 bedroom omo 3 bedrooms omo sanso 4 bedrooms bibia ope ewo dancing ho bia no ko na fa wasem ekodan Millennium Construction Company Limited na omo intimi entu ho anamo emfa ma sa wo pa asase ato na se wasase na wo pa to no pedi asundwe wo ho umpe de court nsensen wo ho umpe de nkrata na ko nipa mienza me se ko Millennium Construction Company Limited na omo ntimi emma wasase papa emfa emma na bibi ntimi nkoyi eho no de me se asundwe nko a ene ewo honom no onte watimi wakame onte court nsensen bia ewo honom the san intino ena me come from Millennium Construction Company Limited edi amount ewo fidua we mu ntomo eno metimi aso yase a edi dwumedie we no etimi edi bro and the mensem amede ba no ano odin me di kan di honkomo edi acho na over the weekends His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etimi PM wo Asante Memu Hanom na pedifo kase bi se just na ade efe yes say kwanchan ade efe disika na eto we de nyisika na eto edi ni so ade na efe na obepie mu kuma asemamu ha ode ni kire mu menhia etimi ko grazy I mean the GG awards etimi todwa e o menhia importemu ho na okoye no enyo no nkwa na ko ni Ashanti Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amoakohene etimi kopie mu e wo honom na otumfo opemso na osei to the second eso ekopi ase ode ni munyam ekopi ase ma dwumedie no etimi ekoye krabehe na yewura jonjomane Mahama edidi nkomo kakra ewo honom ede afa nsem trofo a sebi omu ekoye oma wosa omutimi ebo mabaso ewo honom no wode nkomo kakra bi atodwa di nkomo se ono ne penso de ontwe emma sebi obi emfa insentrofo enim enye fom ewo krom hanom obekoso anu abo sentrofo ho ban ewo krom hanom se ne beya sentrofo enim bebenyam ewo krom hanom enti we ni nkomo kakra yewura jonjomani Mahama ede kotudwa ewo sa awo ceremony no ase na uchirema ose galamsey susu yade ba ko a neni abre opeso tu ase ono no onye president a obe maneuver things when it comes to galamsey but then he try as much as possible to challenge the course and make sure say obe uproot galamsey from this particular country. So our country, our water bodies, our land and natural resources, will be free from that particular endanger. It way in some kakra, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, etimi ediko tu na exactly 11 a.m. Chief Justice Bafu Boni, the vetting committee, Parliament. Me din komo dia cho say Madam Gertrude Tokonu enche biana John Dramani Mahama etimi esake no or T committee esake the free Chief Justice Jumedie no say ono no onye legible so betimi a control the judiciary system of our country Ghana. Now Madam Gertrude also the assembly na court so mo hwehwem ekwanya president ene na pamfo fa so etu no the free akonya no so no oso no wonte ase na court nya hwehwem emfoma no asem betu odwa na e wo say ya appointed Chief Justice for Frana ene Jonathan Abdullahi wa ha ebedi sam komo ni nyina wa ha no mama won so no wate enkomo no ase e wa ha no eti samra me no kase die the acting Chief Justice ewura parliament just an event no ekoso din we say production day some of the videos in bibi so na also wetimi ahwe bi na bibi etimi akoye na me ne justice ba ko bi di enkomo ono so ye Supreme Court judge I mean the highly courts of the nation, that's the Supreme Court. Now or the two just say what's so show you Rabafu Bonia or no and one of these judges Supreme Court watch the son into no he is only here to grace the occasion of the vet and say to become the new CJ of the Supreme Court. Ne moment enkoye say ye be vet no na ebe wie no yentimi enkoyi no as a Supreme Court judge. Enti ono so de nanonsem etimi dia todwa ewo ye kasa video no so ye bebo ehun videos na ma ye di nkomo na sa videos no betimi aba na so betimi enye bia hwe na nyame bo Wednesday ye rojonjomani ma ha besan so de nia tra santemam ha biem. Yes, or the Nibeshia Santimem Habim, Nan Common Obedin in Kokon Kete, when you say Jonathan of the Library in Kokon Kete, some project where I am to say in Kokon Kete, Muncho Munkete, some project no, and I hear Rajon Jomadi Mahama, a Babelanche, a war, Krumahanum Senebeya, wow, pen Kokoni Bianye Biano, Ubetim de Winnie, actually, a honum, yes, what John Kokon Kete no, never feed you or more. Now, so what the idea for commercial basis, Kakra, it is uncommon. Ye bedi wa ha ama bibia etimi akoye na nyame boa so so a enche bia na August 6 helicopter crash asem kese a eto oman Ghana no esiye na nyame boa nyame wochina eye amomo ye some investigation no e de asem no bekwa akodan the National Security Council no almost so ahead the outcome of that particular investigation. So a lot of happenings is going on in this particular course of the week, and we are going to take you through this particular discussion. Me guest akwaba ni ahye yon komoto twina say e di efri hono ira boko de
Maestro boko
nse bia boko de
nyankopon ni na di ni
ma twwache
sa
ma wache so wanga so ho na
you no sa na te to da otin chan ya hu si bia te anto se wo ya de mantle na hye won sa ntino ya we hye say be ba around because ya mo na mo asoso mu nkakran ya beduru be edru ntino to da mo friend e ntimi amba ya na ha adwen but we need choice bia ade ase ntino so na I ever try this time the anya be there anya at least every week in ever try say be dash
okay
ya hu si bia nso ya de be boa o my god
na so me for what to say assembly of what to say
so am municipal ho there boko edika me pesa me chia so am fo nyina especially me constituency mpanyifo free a chairman ediko twa executive for twa to na ma chia honorable Franco Wusu ansa me boss anopa me chia so am dey boni bi eni ho so am dey ho boko I think say if I'm not mistaken Mecca say we are lucky to have a leader like Honorable Frank Wusu ansa Oshana was it last week me call one of the secondary schools were your municipal or specifically Pentecost na me call on my headmaster no who say my boss MC na suma me adeba akopa na okan ya to ma suma na many age ho o say always say ye na ye ne ye adwuma no we will take after his humility and I was shocked because also share Honorable Franco Wusu ansa sibi o ye ne nyoma sibi o bre no wanse sibi o ye humble no until oba we say we those that are around him no we should emulate him so na to ma asumi ye pa you see and he's not the only person the gentleman he has come to work oba so be ye adwuma e de aboa so ame ene Ghana man then I think so at this time getting such a relatively young guy as an MC you know a plus about the constituency because I've been see that.
Oh, you're very humble.
I've been see that. The first NDC MC for Swami and such a young person. Just here. And we all those that are around him, yes, and you might be free now, and we are all out just to help make sure the vision now wanna falling in line with the president there now. And Swami there Hoboko. And we are hoping more things to come out. The constituency.
Okay. Boni bi eni ho. Honorable so de me am ni pa no. Say bi na no call public accounting committee na me am hwe no. Da form boko. Because of da form boko ache so wa ho brase. It even kra na chairperson kra person obe ha no za akwa no so. Da form boko. Na yendi nkomo we kakra. Yera Jojomani Mahama. ɛde nkɔmmɔ bi ato dwa sɛ nyamba Wednesday ɔde nkɔkɔ nketenkete project no ɛbɛba kroma. Now, as part of the NDC communication team, what is this particular project about? And saying that ubi a washer ye no ubi a woti no. So what think kokon ketenkete Wednesday was wo kwa adwembe no mfanko na saying a project in the city.
Maestro me da say. You see, on the issue of akokon ketenkete ayeke, you know, prior to the general elections, you know, now a part of your campaign promise. And you see, before now, the NDC, you're coming up with your campaign manifesto. No? You call down, Eko Bisa and Crawford, you know, Timamufo, farmers, fishermen, hairdressers, tailors, and you're coming up with your manifesto. And then you call from no, Akoko Nketenkete project we want was one of the issue of farmers, no, and Timamufo, no, a be racy. And you see, Maestro, you believe it say in a year, we check the quantum of a number you import about Ghana, more than billions of dollars.
In a year.
In a year.
And number
you cra. Your friends Akoko fools. But what you say? And number you cra the banner is billions of dollars. But what you say?
See, you
cra and namne ba sika you spending kwa. But what you say?
Okay.
And then you tell us who say no. Why don't we channel this money into young kasayebe producing yenam? That was just the brain behind Sa Akoko Nketenkete project yeah came.
Okay.
And you say best spend almost $1 billion in importing meat in the year. See a fast sika way in dollars near convert it in dollars in the basilis. Yeah, you bet him the ABB ever boa or mine. And that was how our initiative way about.
Okay.
But what you say?
Matthias.
And the whole thing is to make sure say every household biano anya krano betimi anya nkoko beye 100.
That's
every household. Anya, if you are not able, at least by 100, you should be able to read. So you can imagine some mushroom, what portrait you will feed. Jonathan will be, Sister Otia will be, Brian will be. So you can imagine Sibia and Yoma Bay easy when it comes to like Nkukone Nina, Edu say Eba Tom, Mona, Yebe Ribi. You can see how I Eba Boa. But what you say? Said Yebe importation of meat, you know. So better.
Okay.
Now she cannot remain with the economy.
Okay.
Now Abua
Okay.
That was the brain behind Sa Akoko Nketenkete project here. Yeah, because on your Nkoko now on your Nkoko 100. The government will help you. Obama Nkoko no be more with Diane, the other show more Obama. The we answer Obenya baby, Obenya Nkoko. Yeah. Now they are can buy na producer amount. Now I share. We are two kusia so betimi atom you. Say your broless here, eja obetimi atom bi na won so they check how far.
Nese the son of government no ebe supervise obetim ko supervise.
A programmer is going to be program or mu initiative. There will be supervisor. Yes, I dem one eja.
Okay.
And I ka say kra no. Sibi I don start na man for future onya ko register ya nkokọ na ba na e de amount. E wa say be hwe bibia obenya nkokọ no.
And they say before somebody nkokọ ne beba no.
Yes.
Mo beba ni.
E wa say ye hwe some profile register. They will come and monitor all those things. Na ya hwe bibia odo nkokọ no be nkokọ buo no. Ye o me hwe ni nyina.
The size of the
Exactly. Not just say ye sorry ya na ye se Maestro about be register na ye don nkokọ na ma. O de ko ye de yin. But what you say? And you know, there will be a thorough monitoring system. Now, as usual, yeah, the identity by Maestro, yeah, and some Maestro, you so no one knows. Now, say a kahunu na still nani. This time is not going to be like that. There's going to be a thorough monitoring system. Yes, will be a cacania sonny the amount. So I'm sure no who say baby, I'll be sure and shed and yard. I don't think you'll be giving. And man, you said, yeah, no, a menu sika, any other bears are sad, no. Is the taxpayers' money? I menu in sika. And to make sure says, Sikana yadi shahonomono, and was a yearly results. Results are any idea will be better be who results are will be a behu. But what you say? So, not just say when you register, I know my time in the amount. No, there will be a thorough monitoring system. Yeah, I should be Albanian Kokono. whether it's conducive, whether a year to suit initiative no directive and sana yetimi ama bibisa
na say sa supervision number so there is no way say oba hodoma ye den go kone be ma and as so where is that
it's not
sa supervision number so there is no way say
there it's not going to be like that. It says be America sika or mine sika ni e de be ye but what you say akwa so wo ko banka wo ko akwaje business sometimes they come to look at what you use the money for. That is how this one too is like. Because we know, and yes, sorry, I need the amount. We need to follow. Baby, how it will look like, and specialists for near Babaye. And to say beer, when you're sorry, I need to register near the Adenama. Sakayana Sadia, San and Kebit Mabokegu. But this time it's not going to be like that. There's going to be a thorough monitoring system. Now, can't call you and baby, Sada energy, Diana, the idea, and the same baby. Sikako gu baby a baby because no, this time is not going to be like that.
This time around, a confirmed story.
Oh, now say a confirmed story. There's why we need to say mu media for yana mo de buy. And I confirm there. A two fan here called Burkina Faso ayehu. A mu media for ya mo unu ya manase azuri. Na kwa Tanzania mo we ya de buy. And this time na enko banasa.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be a systematic thing ya for even how to take care of the best.
All right, and to say, oh, we a typical example of what Jonathan Abdullah can want someone. So say we been work now.
Exactly. So be say fine, KGB say. So what they akukoni money pana. Oh yeah, rest assured say the person can take care of
actually handle
what you say. And yes, they be oje ya na eyi compound bi so di omegum sa like that. You know, poultry some kind of birds one in a year. A day old chick, 2-3 days. One in a year obewu.
Yes, in kitten the say na person mo yen.
Sani e person, Uncle Komba, Uncle Kitten kito ni nyina say ani e person. Say ani e person yen. So if you have something like this, taking care of the birds, it be very easy.
Now, how is the government targeting this particular project to boost the economy of our country?
You see, I know medical car, you know, white collar job, Maestro nim say nya menu nyina na obi a na ebetime nya white collar job.
Yeah.
But what you say? You won crofo mu kura masters, ebi kura first degrees, ebi kura hwan they are there, no job. And I make say before you be initiate side one, you call down.
Yeah.
And you pick ideas from people.
Yeah.
And you say be NDC in your sorry keke, and you say yes I do. And to know that economic aspect now, you cry and namna sika koho bebrebe no. The transi who says yes I do when you may you come near monitor ya. Saha and your man are so better.
Okay.
But what you say?
But I say.
And a biomono these things that we are doing, and just say a random idea be. It went into thorough thinking. Me no wuti ha ye won crofo ma ya agric. Ejuma ni ho a won be ye.
Okay.
Ipa ne su kura idea no.
Okay.
Obi wo ho no ma o business proposal. Nka onya support kakra from government from sa agric enioma we na. Nipa no betima expand it.
I expand it, yeah.
Ma short ya see.
No correct.
Nipa no expand it we are. You also take workers. Share Dako farms and near Dako farms. See the number of people or employee. And I don't know whether Dako farms said that's all. I stand to be corrected. Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there. It's
still
there.
But I said, above from kakra. You know, a time came and now a poultry industry it collapse. But what you say? But this government is trying to revive that aspect. You see, so on my be ejina enyoma miensa biso. We have your agri sector, your health sector, and your education sector. Because agri sector no me no nam way whether we like it or yes a day when did the anya once.
Yeah.
Ebeye banku, ebeye bayire, ebeye fufu. Ni nyina no kuani bi na eye. It's from somewhere. One we anya akoko, anya ponche, anya mani, enya pala. Ni nyina no obi na enye. But what you say? So we are focusing our effort on agri aspect no. Oko and oko America, enya ndakra. Even till date, those days till date. So when you be a you can't do farming in America.
Yeah. Meant
in
for
the European world,
millionaires
good. And to call no is the big men that farm who needs sika untimi nye. By ya hano ya reduce agriculture to a point I wouldn't bibia ya. Now also ko ye kwi ejuma.
Some conversation you had there, but it's very broad and very interesting. Because right now, say me kofa poultry bia, sinkoko yi me kofa bi na yame yadum 2-3 years time me trem na say eyekesia. Obi busa say I will need capital. Good. To actually have an extensive farming. Good. And ubetimi atrem ubetimi akon on commercial basis. Good. But agriculture development bank developing and no say me kope bosia ho. That's one. I mean, I
get the point you are coming from, Maestro.
How is the government, I mean, ready? Say, look at the number of people on Mofafoje. Is the government ready? Say, infant say 300,000 people. And can they facilitate loan processes? Can they facilitate capital to extend the business? Not just as business by a small scale, but then it will be in a large scale quantity. The pounds will be to me, a man and son, just like we're saying, say, white collar jobs no be into me. Can the government do that?
Sure. You see, Maestro, we and Kokon Kitty we first phase, no. Patriotic, I say.
Okay.
Young fan say each house will be as a amount of Kokon by 100. This is just the first phase.
Okay.
And as time goes on, depending on body and bo. Any CB are buying who say, oh, yeah, on your man. That will contribute to say, young boy, na winjina ye. But what you say? And besides that, there were other young entrepreneurs, or my year or more business proposal, which of course that was the main reason why I Exim Bank buy.
That's Exim Bank.
But what you say? Just to support some of these young entrepreneurs or more the idea to go into farming. But omuni emwabia. That is why the Exim Bank is there. But what you say? And the first phase, is taking care of Ebia Bibi Kakra. And as time goes on, body bo and a better say, oh, I buy no pushy sika say ma okrana. Media extended. You see, Exim Bank and the bar, the main thing was say, Yabe Buan Crofwa. Or more business ideas in terms of this farm and now they are then you go and farm. But actually politicians here video munsa ko bubo munji ko dia yehu baby biafa. Aba ko kraka hon de chama wuntumi kan wo ko gibi so ko de buru wa no. Abe si no.
Chama wuntumi ko gibi.
Oh yeah, abe to ko gibi so na wonim. Maestro.
Jonathan, we as one now.
This is when you propaganda. Chama wuntumi ko gibi so ko de buru. Well, yes, Okoji's can be so to Kodebu. You make your inquiries well. And all those characters, no crowd and some they will talk about that one later. Some man was so rotting in jail. Chama won't to me. Because you can't accommodate boy young entrepreneurs. Obisa me Jonathan and I'm with me IT person, my pen, Kokonya and Pa. I could have got taking some of that money just to establish something else. If you cross an arm for me, a big man. Chama won't to go GB so to Koyebro, one quiet. You find I do your checks well. And then no one can do no why I shouldn't be a call.
Mining aspect.
Mining no crady and quadaho. On nam honor on a massa, messenger and coupon won't to me. Chroma. Now so very she rough. On some they will leave that one aside. But I mean, say, Exim Bank, Sikana was or more boy young entrepreneurs. A person like Wound to me or GB, so you could do one could do Bruno. So you can imagine the level of greed our politicians in Ibi. Yeah, dear, who at the foreign.
That's the way, Jonathan. That's a come and it's to say, Chama Wound to me was greedy.
But don't you know
that huge amount of money?
Now, won't you him so greedy?
There be say
him. And you be na make catcher, so you can imagine a person like wound to you. Also, we are mining. Fair enough. Focus.
So they are contaminating my mining and minim so better brew food. They minim as a.
I don't know making. Say greedy ni bi no. Bibiano nipa na person no GB no DB everywhere. Wo twen ha Maestro cars nyina wa akotwen wo nipa baako. So you can
Maestro cars.
Maestro, you do your checks. You checks in here. Be as a wash that the Maestro cars. Oh, GB.
Share that's a work cars.
Oh, that make catch Maestro. Mr. Maestro go GB. Exim Sikano OGB.
Maestro cars.
Ye mine no crowd. But what you say? So nipa baako Maslok.
Waje.
Very good. Exim.
Waje.
Ni nyina wo de ye de. Oso do ko dua ebru. Kroma what is say chama wuntime dua ebru bi. De obetia ne galamsey. Galamsey no kra no tano numri forest osano ene hehe no nipa me so begura ho ba owura ho. But back to the issue. The na make kan nyina say sa akokon ketenkete ne agri project. Eya ade a we want to bring on board to help the young entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Agric ya ade a say channel e effort ko ho no ma ebe bo ban no.
Okay.
Maestro. Because be a medical kind. Anya in a day when they obedi mo Benku or Fufu, all those things, and they came from somewhere. Eh, careful, ya ne. What you say? Yan nam ya ye we ya fish ya ye we akokoi nkosia nyina no. They came from somewhere. Until when we channel our effort, any sika we are the crown nam ni nyina, but see channel that effort that sika into the economy. I think so it will help.
Now, Matthias, Jonathan, you move away from Nkokon Ketenkete na yindi nkomo wa hano. Now, we've seen a video last week of a Sutifi North MP, that is Ebenezer Kofiado. You were talking about Galamsey, accusing Chamawun to me, say, I mean, we're Ratano forest and all sort of that. But you see, we are here fighting Galamsey. It has been a core project of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, no core Ghana Journalist Awards, or say, no priority, so be fighting Galamsey, and Ghanaians should understand, say he will fight Galamsey. Na name was you run the money Mahamati. Ako a certificate not say or moko fight Galamsey. We are seeing an MP or TH a protected tax. Kwako face, I mean military men name was say omunfa almost seized and as almost seized excavators and tools in Famomo. You are here blaming Chamawun to me. Don't you think the NDC in a way is also shielding the Galamsey indirectly?
Maestro, I think so. I'm one of the young politicians. I do want to call a spade a spade. You see the issue of Sir Galamsey, your MP where I almost say Okoshelde Obi. For me,
not.
Me who any video footage be na any evidence be na. Security services higher investigation and indicting and say oko protected tax. Oh, but what you say?
Oh,
but Maestro.
Erastus said it. Erastus ne kobai. Erastus I think one
to say our pacho.
Say.
Erastus we pacho want.
Say.
You see, Erastus, ejuma na wo ye no be a support no. But when you are quick to put things on air, I thought that we have problem. MPI ya kan ho asemi. Ono no nam ni baby o. Obeto mu keke. But what you say? Onam ni baby. Just that a circumstance be and edi ni be gure mu. And Maestro, so we'll check it the Obon report here now. Did you see him protecting or using any tax to cover anybody?
Oh, but we've seen him, and I said we've listened to his audio saying he said the SOTV South MP, that's Mr. Collins Dowda. And a friend said, never be say Koso Ewan impression so on your fast. Now uncle protected tax. And we've seen Collins Dowda on several videos circulating online. I mean, saying a lot of things to actually protect the illegal miners or SOTV South. So it gives me that kind of motion. They say the NDC is fine. John Dramani Mahama, but don't you think say homophobia within the political party anymore almost sabotage the president with the fight of Galamsey?
Maestro,
you
have a point. But the issue I'm saying is, let us not create a storm in a teacup. You're MP, no, or you're a victim of circumstance.
Or you're a victim of
a circumstance. A issue or be told and I call in some maneti as I say, or making sure say, or moody year be 2 years no baby. Now one can say on fat tax and conquer protective Ubiana, Uncle Yebi. I am media for you. I say you are trying to create a storm in a teacup, which of course enters.
We have a lot of videos here.
Maestro. Sibia mo person mo paint picture no. as if say yen galamsey no kra no yen ye protect and conform ye galamsey. No, but unim de ye me dewum. The MP himself and the Speaker of Parliament omo releasing ma for investigations and omo granting a bail. And yes sir.
Yes.
And as it stands and as a CIA king indictment beyond by say investigation beyond concluding my yanka say I ye MP no odifo. Me te say ekobani say odifo a yantwe na so yemfa nya example no bi anhwe
yentu ne free na konya so
anya say yetu ne free na konya sa wa ye de is it part of the punishment?
No, sir, it's against the rules and regulations.
Rules and regulations
say I mean a certain president say you two galamsey
on president mra so
no na a parliamentarian na what a parliament ya shemra.
Listen, Maestro, we are all politicians.
Yeah.
Me ti me mfesus I mean drew baby. But there are situations ultimate that sorry and now ultimate baby no be afraid. Oh Joe say ni say AC. Police way action and I say ni say na initially no wu ni ho no. Probably unsu betima asum obi say oh asum esi kona kwhwe ni ansiasi asam no na meba. But what you say?
So was that the case?
That was the case. I just say bia MP ni fan Crawford ko so omunko rule against the president na ka say yenya no.
So if that was the case,
but as it stands, let me tell you, say investigations no ko conclude say etesa. They should punish him. He's not against the law. But what you say? But si bia mo media mo person mo paint picture no as a president na my directives and I am Crawford ka say person sabotage. That is not the issue.
Have you seen videos? The policemen needed to protect the military men against the attacks.
Yes, I've seen that video.
So, so this is the instance. That's
very good. This very video. Good.
Yeah, this.
So video where are you people saying say MP no na MOB and I got and Crawford on by side
because he was instigating the attacks.
No,
according to the report that came out from the
we are talking about. There criminal issues it take time to understand. When there is no evidence and now investigation beyond concluding and indicting say as there is nothing like that shows. Until then, why don't we wait? So investigations in your completer now indicting then we can come and sit here and talk about this issue. Me I tell so Kobani say me MP ni differ. He's not above the law. And okra na ebe say ye the legislature e dey example
say na between so dey say by election
fast forward by election be sa na mra na ka
so say entry na
no dey duru ho no ma say Kobani say indict na by election be ba fine per wo dey wo kire no but fast forward Maestro comparing the MP mo say why ye evidence behind him
look at this
thing me condemn no uprightly wrong.
It is very wrong.
But what I'm also saying is there is no evidence and our investigation beyond conclude me indicted say your MP ni na dey Crawford ba so be sade
but for a whole tax in the community
Maestro fast forward this one granted yemfa say the MP aye no enye yemfa so na aye granted compare this one to Afenyo Michael say a police officer on duty compared to no there na crime pa but so Afenyo Michael that so nam ho have you asked yourself
investigation Afenyo Michael in some was this by election in some by some say Afenyo Michael what he said no he was wrong
Otono sabo police anuma assume enu
the ababa don't say he was wrong
what do you say enti no comparing sa ade no to wey sa Afenyo Michael there na evidence ho ye nyina ye hu so tu no sabo police assume esambo na assume obi anka hwe amfa ho you know I watched me can do one of my mother stations just on a lighter note say na nka many police ni na me share Afenyo Michael bi a me na be kon me na be kon Michiano any place bi anka me na be kon agwa say me bo ho bai me I grew up in the barracks me father no soldier and I understand the essence of nipa share uniform especially with the coat of arm now what the ones aka no a legislator wa wo shemra no now wait to make to nsa e de aka obi a obon ho bai ya anya nipa ne hwe no san tu nsa bo ni bio mienu ya anya nipa ne hwe but enne NDC MP de ba ya evidence bia grant that one Maestro, Musi and Koya by election. And the yate say, yeah, by election, and I find your mic on so that we should prepare for a by election.
I think I'm market constituency.
But what I say, only the inquiry investigation, they are concluded. Or the Nesaka police, police officer on duty. But Ebenezer, dear way, Ebenezer didn't do this. And yeah, Ebenezer and I.
It's the bad in the best share to me folk tupa. Say Omunya without any fear. Say military men, I mean, a sraf for Moboy home by. Ombenya that courage, they say,
is it the first time something like this is happening?
Attack them to this level.
Is it the first time something like this is happening? So, okay, you Major Maxwell Mahama.
And it happened in 2015. President Mahama time. It happened in President Mahama time, Galamsey.
So, okay. And no, compare this to way mob attack Ibiao. Major Maxwell Mahama. And this is not the first time something like this is happening. The meme can say, I'm not condoning this, but what I'm saying is, evidence behind you who say MP get down crofo be yes adie. Evidence. But say Ekobane say ono na ya, then the law must take its course.
So the basis of evidence, the basis of videos and everything that have come out.
Videos. This is a video footage. AC situation AC and footage. But there is no evidence and na make us say MP na dem crofo we abaso ombe ye. I don't know if you are getting the logic.
So you are supporting this?
This thing, the American won't hear an issue. I won't sit here as a Democrat, as Obi Ayenine against Galamsey. Me sit, me na ha support this idea. But what you say? But what I'm saying is, until say evidence about be say MP and Negada and Crawford we so be yes adiwe, we can still defend it. But what the mission I say? And I mean just oppose it and no to their Fenyo Mike in tune in Sabo police, no. Imagine the two. When you find say so call no yeah. Ono be to more or you a victim of circumstance keke.
So you are still on that point say the MP was a victim of circumstance.
But what I say? And you know no so be do and ebia probably the anko be ya situation be calm down. And no. But until say the law so no be prove and our investigation be prove say I MP na cost time assume see and crofo nyina ba so be this way. We can still defend it. Not to say what happened there is right. No. But what did the mission ask?
Okay.
Until let us not create a storm in a teacup. Maestro, it says, "Be a meeting." Who say, "Who jaguma na de no say and this in a say na way." But Ekobani really say be a provision or MP in the law must take its course. After all, MBA Speaker of Parliament yinimai. So omo call interrogating. After no man be. Is it the same with our friend Michael?
Now, with this Galamsey in common, last weekend, the CEO for EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, Professor Jane Brown-Kluche, or the same Betuja, saying, say, government amano that mandate is $200,000 a government chat was a Oyinsu chemical cornanoid. Now on fire and chemicalizes some of the water bodies. She is still on course doing it. Also call one site. Now Sebi CID4 government you almost say omunkocheche Galamsey operators no. Not the CID4 ne Vesta omu ene Galamsey operators ni ye adwuma. And at a point in time they needed to run for their life. So is this saying he said, I mean, what effort is the government taking to make sure say some of these security personnel say be government na you almost omunko remote areas and fight Galamsey no omukwa na ye disika dada omo no omone Galamsey operators no I mean say too good you know so EPA boss Odin come on she was crying was she needed to run away because of an intel obi fe na ka chen say baby amofa ba ye no so musa fa ho ba enkrofo nso mbekum nyina so they needed to find another route. And even the military men now in the crampot say the way Nana Galamsey operators well armed, there's no way they commit my fight to. Do you think? And I said, what do you think the government should do to have a good, purposeful way of curbing that solution? I know some I mean, the producers need their tosono. You see?
Maestro, this issue about Galamsey. I think the government, you know, enough already. So we share nine most team here or they are doing enough already.
Yeah.
You see, initially, you know, when Omote sa nine most team way. Now me mean so me stop it or me stop illegal mining. If only the government gives them the full support.
Yeah.
But now me only worry the mentality of shoot to kill. That was just my only worry. You see, the police, training police, you know, they train you on how to keep peace.
Yeah.
Patriotic, I say.
Yeah.
Internally. So who training immigration are the same thing. But when it comes to training the soldier, you are trained to kill. And now me worry yet. Yes, our mentality of shoot to kill, si be an Ghana for a bimwe that was just my only problem. But now I knew says a government and the military, now most with their full support, they can stop this galamsey. Why am I saying that? Almost starting and saying, I say, the echo. You see, it is very difficult to bribe the military man. We agree with them. We need to be on humanity. What you say? On your pen at the instant, we are discipline over now. Something as some call. That is how they are being trained. Until when Naimo started their work, now no more stop sign your way. Now I know say Naimos can do it. But you see, Ejuma way you know, I suffer for because out of every 12 there is a Judas. But what I say,
yeah,
Jesus Christ betting the 12 disciples and I said that Judas will.
No.
That is how it is in every organization, everywhere.
Let's say any Judas will.
Oh no, why not? Yeah, organization. Nipa Jumani, yeah, no. So definitely there will be bad nuts amount. But what I say, and in sometimes, you know, to be able to succeed, answer na ube who bad nut, you know, and shall not be na say. You may not know. And you know, yeah, Professor Kluchedie, you know, such a fine lady, young lady, you'll be our being professor, environment and yoma with sure baby. And you know, yeah, try say a bebois or the name dear Baba bebois. But and I'm so obedient, selfish, personal, parochial interest in, you know, the person shouldn't succeed.
I love
Maestro, it will happen. That is one of the sneaky disadvantage of doing politics. Nipa na wo boa na aya ade no. Wo akuma mo boa na oya no. Onu hunu se wo say ni bibi. So any day any time, enkoma oni ni bedi bia no ebekọ. And before wo bedru baby no, no ma prepare cry twan. And you be wondering how did this thing happen? So this situation Professor Ifam na ade ade nya. It is normal. John Dramani mo nipa baako.
Yeah.
And I was pointing it to me from her down Babedru MCs ne fafo. Yeah. He's only one person. And to on to me ni baby at any time. But the people na the responsibility ni esho mo nsem no, they are the issue. And to the government in particular, the central government led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now most sure the buy is to stop galamsey. And today we are seeing say making progress. But what are we doing about it? If you're an MC, if you're a DCE, we are CEO, we say, what are we all doing to help? Now can you pay the Juma Shannon, sir? Or Baba Beboa, and then I wouldn't Maestro, Yanam, we are all at risk. Now send me news. Almost here, your kakumba near carrot near one I di way is filled with toxic chemicals. You might not know. Watching our quarter salad, you don't know. Cabbage now Korea, you don't know. Carrot now Korea, you don't know. Even the water we drink. Yeah. But what you say? Yeah. And we are all at risk. And there's kidney issues here in the Namhui.
Very, very rampant.
And to the government itself, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, by bringing out Naimos. And Naimos is making progress. But what you say? Look at the land minister, Nejuma Oye. But environmental personnel because omo kwa hwe baby si bi ebe ya nsuo na ewo ho no mo ye the chemicals bi begum na aboa na obi ko twa no ho sa oba be kunu oba ye ni den ya then the person is running for his or her life. It's in order. Should we get to this point?
No.
Maestro, as we sit, ebi ayeke President Mahama, ebi onom foreign water, imported water.
Imported
ebi
water.
Ebi MCBO2 baby onom imported water. Na me no wa ye ti ha ye. Enya vena ya. Enya vena kura ba ku ye fra ne sen. Pia monko yi.
Embodi aha.
What you say? Oh. So you might not know the process FA mu a ye nom. So I come know what are we also doing to help?
Yeah.
Because obi abanya yi na di adwuma hya ne nsa. Our family we jai bibia sa me kwa hwe ade na maye na ade aboa na amanfo akwa kona so mbeye say na you know it's not the best me hu ba ku bi kura accident bi almost same thing. I don't know whether it's the same thing. Some accident bi sa ko sa amanfo pra it shouldn't be so.
Even cry enra me say producer benya video in the amaya that was Manso in Patwem.
Good.
Challenging the military men say omo nko ho no.
It shouldn't be so.
Or the video no better so am
what you say? It shouldn't be so. So for me, 9 months no, yeah, citizens 9 months your matia or more stop us and your we no. Nankanya the proper training na ye de ama your military nanka the casualties in enye. Do you think a military man pa betina se ahwe mo bia na ye hwe TV so yi na bia military man no kura tuo na nkrofo ye ni say na stella tuo no kura no. It tells you the kind of training na ye de mo.
It didn't obey. Because at this moment,
you get that. So
yes.
we shouldn't get to this level. But what you say?
Yeah.
O man ye nyina ye chichiri o. And then say anya galamsey that doesn't mean say life will not go on.
Life still goes on.
Hwe ye mpani for yo muko wu helicopter crashing.
August 6.
Program na no mukọ akwayi is for sa illegal yeah. Responsible mining.
Aha, video na that's why it's here for.
You see these things shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
And I'm advice now me dey come to mamu for hey.
To the extent say omo block you road insulting the military men say omo ye mema omo mbra.
It shouldn't be so. Hwe incident here see wo obuase na nsen. A omo soldier for no kunkumu ye brothers ibi. It shouldn't obi wo ho nya sa abotre ne ma wo. Obeje egu. Enti no timamufo ne yanti asese asrafo yi omo wo ho so omo bebo ye ho ban.
Yeah.
Let's help them whilst they help us. And you go jira honom na wo kasa dipa no pe oyo be ma onye se ya na okura tuo no te waso firi wa obeka de. Mba choti ase. Enti mesre they are there to protect us. Yenyi political spectacles no nto nchen. Nana ye came mashu he so we least mistake and I do tell people we least mistake na I officer kun a we kun kwa.
Okun kwa on.
Me na me ka kire o. We mo ye. Unye least mistake on this duty or kasa opa or ye be mo onye say if you make a mistake na omututu okun we kun kwa.
We no kwara wa kwa.
What ehin na ebeko?
Nko be bia.
What you say? But by then na ye be ka say ye be ye nipa ni bibi no. Na masa obi ade asai kwa nti e besre let's all come together and make sure say
but me fear pa this whole issue no say yanhwe one day be sorry na ye nti asempa.
You see the issue?
Yeah. One way because we know a bit akoso the military men wouldn't take it cool again.
Maestro,
they will try to pounce on these people.
Maestro, and na me make one day ye mom pa sa soja ni no so ye nipa o akoma da na mu but you see an American any proper trained soldier issue we mema son okuratu anko betima ato but it's part of your training o bo civilian no ho ban
okrado ma several warning shots
what you say. But one day, master, ono nso nipa o.
Yeah.
And to this thing, so no mesre, let's leave political colors. Ne san nyoma no asset. Ebi mu try so be paint picture ne say galamsey no kra no NDC for ba ya na aye west. How on earth? ade a wodi 8 years I say nipa ba be fa be 10 months almost 10 months try so be solve issue imagine si bia mahama ko galamsey nanka MPPS ananka dey ndru ha o look at our water bodies what you say just look at our water bodies ade a wodi 8 years obi di just 10 months the yes and your wi usi nipa ne nya hwe ono no sign no more and that with Naimos me I have believe me Jimmy Crofo edi asra for me omudi they will stop it where the end movie omore
They will stop it.
They will say illegal adu ombejai they will stop it for sure
Now
Pasa Mahama or yan and kakra into the end chobo so be san timo okura egum na wo also ya be man all their koi
I have a lot of messages also already at the mouth. You are still live on Tofia TV, Fache TV, Time TV, all on our social media handle. And I mean Jonathan Abdullahi, the official personal assistant, Edema Swame MC, and I mean no ADD in Komo Ewaha. Wait for Douglas or say in Kokon Kitten and or the fire emojis no at all at the Amai. We free attach him for or say agriculture is the way forward of our country and economy, and also the star and other 5 stars so at all at the Amai. We also free know who Salim must provide us with the evidence, please. Chama wound to me or say so evidence be on my forward of Wahano. Also free know who Salim and also the Abrain Ewahano. We also free Jejimo Mercy or say Maestro, you are pushing Jonathan Powell. And our sons of the fire emojis and so ego at the Amai. We also free John Kofo. The Galamsey campaigns are now in power. NDC never again. And also so at the end of the day about. We also free Kofi Sechi Manfred or say the MP should be removed from his seat. We also free John Kofo. Say allow the man to talk. Mejano Amana Kasa. Jonathan, yen koye last week na yen find them comedy no in na your time no I be at the Amai. Mede fly bit to so edema me production. So mbenya edi amaya. Now we are seeing a new salary increase. Babituja. So what I say. And say yeah, so on flash no. And a lot of people are saying say this isn't what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama promised Ghanaians. Because I will share check the couple of years the NPP were in power. Now check or more amount of money or more to more when even at that time now inflation it was so per year. Most of us thought that why I say the NPP at that time did very well looking at the inflation at that time. Now in fact looking at 2023 our last salary increment by was 30%, but currently as we speak no Yera John Dramani Mahama in the last January since January 7th no ne salary increment on the Abani 9%, and starting from 2026 next year, Obesanso they are 6%. So it means say as a sang commoner would die say the government worker salary structure, single spine salary in 70 bit no. Currently no. I'm say Bebrina say I promise and fail. What do you have to say about that? Niamfa in the program they say.
Maestro, me that say. You see, every well-thinking Ghanaian, when he says the economy is doing well. Maestro, the economy it doesn't matter the amount of money you are paid in a month. You will live within your means. And the main catch the Ghana for ne say, 9% we know. You see the onya ketwa o ma
but we didn't say no what is about 9%.
Don't worry, Cassia no de mamma na inflation na da saying. Maestro,
by that time
don't forget to say you could do who was comfortable. What are you saying, Maestro? You could do Emrebi and not oil. Fried gallon, you could do 1,000 and there that saying it's about 600 cedis, if not less. So you can imagine. And this are increment, no, not inflation training, and the inflation at that saying, and just single digit. So what we are saying is, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and then the finance minister are to forcing. Said 9% we know. This is just the beginning. And this inflation, you must so bought it, not be beer boaba for man. Why? And your man call your mouse is here. Maestro. And I made fried or gallon here example. And that's saying. So this is just the beginning. Me say a time will come wo hu. Enya hakra na me metena ka yenye ndru ho. It will come to a time one hwe kra na at the end of the month. Sika kra yen san konkoji biu.
Odi, jura. Nanka ne maso wate say nanka salary increment percentage no. Nanka no so akosoro.
And I make I say.
Nanka ne
the onya keto obema no. Ono onya kese obema. This is just the
30% et 9%.
30% na inflation da saying. Maestro. 30% near the 30% on your working the calculation. At the can we see can host our time. Now, of course, I will cut fright or 30% near working a be obeying by 1,500 a month. Now, cut off fright all on 1,000. I can say. And car 500. Now, I don't know so I tell about 500, 600. Near see increase your salary amount 9%. Also, won't you see?
So, come on, maintain 30.
Relax, and I make a share almost say. Kakran. And your first increment. Budget on your buy so far, budget saying you ready.
Say budget in Yambo, I think Wednesday night.
And I make anti budget saying you ready so far.
One.
Budget no crying and buy. You don't know what is inside. Until you say, oh, you be ready, you know who the woman. Because 9% you cry, Sama Hama Yadi. You don't know what is inside.
A home pay na Babontino.
And American, you don't know what is inside the budget.
Because labor
is very good for Ghanaians.
Labor commissions, what
do you say? Oh, my 9% now.
How much you
to now san Kenyan come back as a mumpe. It's okay. And I make sure you don't know what is inside. And the master nya abotre ready a new year. Now san baba betna ha no maka wasa. We have more pressing issues than salary increment. Maestro, says here the government the main challenge pa youth unemployment. And sometimes day in day out as me MCP who number of your friend is saying CVs are eba masajai utumi hu obi CV pa asa wo de unko school pani ni adwuma ye. So the government no focus no was aspect no more than salary increment. Yanka say enye but we dey say enye. This is just the beginning. There are more pressing issues and better things coming. Maestro. And there's a normal boss at inflation about from the amount bear 1,500 krana. You are good to go. They say wages your friend is saying where do I am what you see? For economics way. Yes, wages per day. Is it I am use word. In a day, marking I was a market every you more economics for more way yeah. Is it minimum wage? Is it the minimum wage? They say a movie question. Is it not 21 point something CDs? What you say from 19 no, and now is it from 70? So this is what we should be talking about. And they say how you juma, yen pia car, yen pia cry at the end of the month you should take 1,500. Na mas hoje 1,500 did document.
They say o person come me salary wa mo.
There be some make house. I me na mo uni si bia me meje. Say hoje 1,500. Uni si bia me meje.
There be say me menje say that say o person o come.
Oh there be.
Me pia na say man for be time was.
Oh there be ntesa. Ba me kire say at least e say wo ye adwuma nipa na ntua okra at the end of the month. You should take 1,500. So what we are saying is Ghanaians there are better things ahead. Better days ahead. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, NDC ne rule by our minor. Things will get better. So 9% way, this is just the beginning. Ebi ayeke. Ebi anhwe kra before the close of next year. Anhwe kra na abanye obi aya increase obi salary by 90%. Ebia. It is possible.
Oh, can you say ebia?
What you say? It is possible.
Say no say what budget ni.
Huh? That's a ready budget. And I make a choice. You don't know what is inside the budget. But what you say? And to this 9%, let nobody look at it say, oh, no time you could do her and the other time now inflation. That's saying net. These are some of the things you should be looking at. Now your debt to GDP net is saying, buying all these things, salary increment. Don't forget the government need to both external and internal. The government is paying. So you ask yourself, so manage saying and or yes and your way now.
Now, Jonathan, my last question. Now, you're on the top and you fancy. Within the last 11 months, we in this but the second question will be favor. How are you going to rate John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency?
Superb.
So you say their own country.
Men ka hwe memma percentage.
I'm a percentage.
Percentage. Memma ne 99.9.
Huh? 99.
99.9.
99.9.
Aye. Nti wo run na apa obenya
So
say.
onye mistake.
Mistake be.
Say that's our point there.
Point no be there. Point be ya. Good. No, the man no done 99.9. I'm still looking at the youth unemployment. And who hear me? Because of the be I me one.
That's all run here 100%.
Me yeah the 99.9. Me ratio no.
That's all run here.
Every day me running through ho. Or beside the currency as 99 points na wo ho. And I me say youth unemployment no. E ho ni hear me more. Though government ni here be. But still now was a gap no close. The gap need to be close here.
They say we born home more than.
Oh, 100% superb. Now,
superb.
Maestro, what do you want again? Look at inflation. This is superb. You understand? What do you say? Superb. So far, so good.
Jojo.
So far, so good.
No message be man. We say we free Edward Owusu so say Aban Papa Abba.
What you say?
Ono one sound so attribute say Okun come Jonathan Wate. Be feel hey.
What feeling wrong?
Also feel you.
What you say?
Okun come where?
Oh, na say ono wo bisa nipa na ono abeka. Wo bisa na ono ani nti na o de aba.
Ese enewie en abose.
What you say?
12 tennis obekun come kroma.
What you say? Na say omo de ama de say onjuma pa na ekire. And you know that's how
it's okun come ankasa say mbeze okun.
Ono na o kan nti no wo bisa na you.
What the message no wa ha? I say what's okun no come be o baby.
What you say? Probably ebia say ejuma ye dey say na tie nti no. Sometimes that is how it is. So far so good. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa ye na afemu de. And Ghanaians anka say hu say no nyoma na o ya no jack ebe ye lefu. But in a nutshell no, I think say more media for no, you are doing a very wonderful job. Okay. You see it's good is that sometimes mo put governments on its tools. You know some of us no from where we are from any baby e person e kwa kodu no criticisms. Okay. And you know sometimes no more media for no more ya there. Na ya I say ya che wedwum kakra we are beginning to understand you. We will be on more co station here ko bisa no question bia na na buefu. But you know ye gina no omo training and you know be ho no ma we are picking. So the media you guys you are doing very well. And for my first time I meba Fache TV. I think say mo try na mo ma membra mo. Me taba ha mo ma me kwan a me bana. At the right time, no one dash up, no one be share the Honorable Franco Usu and so. It's uncommon idea that will be.
Honorable Franco Usu and uncommon idea that will be. That's one.
Oh no, wala. Me di hoju, me di hoju. I per se set number 1 or 2 we are. Then you people can come in.
Okay.
Madam was say na mada mo production team. Production team we are from saying.
Abrante
Paya and Imalabi and na me boarding bi wa asere saa say me twi ni nya papa o da fi mu wa fi mu ga uti mi kurum kasa so anka Ghana ba da ba what ase enti no so be it Jack oni adonko a Ghana na ebe yi have trust in the NDC na mo fa mo pa bo fanta echi we do bi ase
na mi sha fa say be frɛ o utimi e buy and my show no e kama bia aha na mrebe me yakwan na di enadwumadi na si uti Jonathan Abdullahi nka ono ye personal assistant edema Swami Municipal Assembly Honorable Franco Usuansa yes the personal assistant and then sambe obeka mensa ewa aha no na yidi nkomo watene nka watoto bia ma ne chama won't be aka nsem kakra de afa enkokon ketenkete a yero adwonjomani mahama nyame boa ukwada ono betimi abelanche ewo kromo afin so no wodi nkomo de afa illegal mining in Galamsey edidi nkomo de akọ Esutifi North Importemo Ebenezer Adukofi niema oyeye ewo hono stopping the name was no wodi ho nkomo o say or a victim of circumstance sankomo na wodi ewo ahanom no nti mame do bibia say mo amutimi be join ye mo amutimi e share my mo amudi mo comment e ba ye ni nyina no be the obi bia se say na mutimi emma e show no eye purposeful enye monkwa na mutimi boa my name team of production my brand Paya success no special producer and also Ima Labi on also director on also director bibia manema ekoyi ewo ahanom chese oma bombodin pa but yana mepe na mesan so ahwese ubetimi aboa na issue no etimi akosoro ebekosoro ya na ejina mo so eti yana me bompa ya so ubetimi akotofe akwa TV no subscribe no share dia maye na wako Time TV no wa subscribe no wa share edi amaye na wasanso akofache TV no wa share na wetimi a subscribe eja comment bibia kama na edi amaye. Yes, me producer say patience so wa yes patience obapa patience no and atade a wa share ne jai sexy red pa nyase mpetwa ti yenda obibia ase na bibia ntimi enkoyi nyame boa Wednesday same time e be sans we share hwe on so yi e be sans we share
Go, go. Watch out.
na abonye betime original charm and original awo in any serious jurisdiction ikuru be party be and abonye betime original charm and original charm man no win so who person who what is called failure say bibi if bibi failure the classical definition of failure e abonye
Company na sa ko fa ban go the what as company na we are gold only no want to we are gold as am we can see
yeah be dia dey ni yeah. So all these things no you know na be boa ma efie bi mu kom eko
so ngo de a reset agenda no de aba
project na so
omoto so
one key idea President John Dramani Mahama asaye ebinsi da the gold board
They don't mind that is snake or hidden true anymore. But we etimi kasa check Ghana for my Ghana. You see,